Hi guys, I'm Emily. This is my first video. Today's video is going to be on authentic handbags, how to know if they are real or fake, and today I'm going to be doing Marc Jacobs. The first thing I want to show you guys is the logos. That's number one. So, for a real Marc Jacobs, a logo should look like this. Now, see how the R here is straight down, the leg on the R? One way that you can tell immediately if your item is fake, and you don't even need to go any further, is if your label looks like this. See how the R is rounded and comes down? If that happens, run, don't keep looking, it's over. That is not real. Another thing is, the original logo I showed you has all black writing with a white background. Just like this. The other picture I want to show you is, here is the Marc by Marc logo here, if you can see that. And the Marc is black, and the rest is usually gray. It's lighter. This is okay for a Marc by Marc. This is what a real Marc by Marc logo should look like. If your regular Marc Jacobs logo is not all black, it is not real. The tags also will always come on a black string. Some of them have the plastic logo on here too, written on both sides. Some don't. A lot of them come on white strings. If it's a white string, it is not a real bag. They also come with carrot cards stating that it's all leather. The booklet, which is written in different languages, and it's always a trifold card like this. Again, with the all black logo. Okay, the first bag I'm going to show you is the Ursula handbag. This bag, I believe, is from 2006, and it's the Ursula Bowler. Number one here, all Marc bags are going to have very perfect stitching. None of them are going to be uneven. The threads are always going to be lined up perfectly. As you can see there, there's no flaws, there's no extra string hanging out, there's no skips in the stitching. And it's all in the same color stitching. There's not going to be, if you have a bag that's black, it's stitched in black, but the stitching on top of the bag is in white or gray, that is fake. Number two, the hardware here on the outside, it says on the bottom here, Marc Jacobs, and watch out for that R again. And a big thing is the zippers. This is an authentic Marc Jacobs zipper. See how it's thicker on the outside and goes to thin? The M, the Marc, is always going to start on the thickest part of the zipper. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go. Now, this is a big one. All Marc Jacobs bags are going to have Riri or Lampo zippers. Not YKK. I actually do believe there is one older bag, I believe it's the Chevron, that has YKK zippers. That should be the only one though. So if you look, here's the pull. If you look on the base of the zipper and you turn it inside, this is what an authentic Riri zipper looks like. It's the two lowercase r's, the i's of the dots come up higher. The M8 is just the size of the zipper head. Now, see how the top is nice and curved and rounded and smooth. If the top of the zipper comes to a little bit of a point, even if it's not actually pointy, but if it comes up more, that is a fake Riri zipper. I will show you guys a Lampo zipper next. Let's see here. This is one of the Resort 2007 bags. I love this bag. Let's look on the zipper here. This is a Lampo zipper. See, the outside is the same, just like the other one. The pull with the label on it. Here's the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. It's Lampo, written in cursive. And the lettering is a little further up on top of the zipper, not in the middle or near the bottom. And it's kind of hard to read. The lettering is really small. I will show you a picture of of a fake Lampo that I found online. These pictures that I have of the zipper pulls are actually from, I looked it up online on eBay, and it's from a seller called, I think it's Only Mode or Only Moda. So I'm giving them credit for these pictures here. This is a fake Lampo zipper. I don't know if you can tell, notice the top here. There's almost like a little, looks like a house with a chimney on top is what I think it looks like. And again, here's the picture of the real one. There's no chimney. It comes up to a little point, just kind of like a shield. Another big thing with these is I can't talk and I can't think. Serial numbers. There are not always serial numbers on Marc Jacobs bags. However, when there are, they are oftentimes very hard to find. This one here is on the inside of the inside pocket here. And what it says is R07. So this is from the Resort collection, and the year is 2007. And then the serial number 1078 is on the back. Now, if you have a bag that does not have a serial number, that does not necessarily mean that it's not real. So we need to check other things. Here we go. The inside of the zipper bag here is embossed in the leather in gold, and it says Made in Italy underneath. Some of the bags are made in Indonesia, but usually it's Italy. Generally, it will not, I think the newer ones within the last 10 years or so will have this writing embossed in the leather, and the older ones will have a metal nameplate on them. And it'll usually always say Made in Italy underneath it, underneath the lettering. Now I'm going to show you guys my smaller Stella bag. On these bags here, okay, I've seen a lot of fakes with these bags. Okay, see, this is the smaller Stella bag, and you can tell the smaller ones, the straps come out on the side here. Some of the larger ones, the straps will actually come right here, and they're a little bit bigger than this one. If you see the bottom of this bag comes down rounded right here. A lot of the fake ones will actually be more of a square corner on the bottom, but they look very, very similar, so you have to be careful. Another big way to know if your Stella bag is fake is to measure the width of the handles. The width is always going to be 1.5 inches. See right there? A lot of the fakes are actually bigger. They'll be about maybe 2 inches thick, I think. I'm not positive. Maybe 1 3/4. But usually the fake ones are thicker, I've heard. Now, another thing to know is that, let's see here. If you look inside of the bag here, here we go. Here's another nameplate here. This is one of the only ones that does say Marc Jacobs. This one does not have Made in Italy underneath, but this is an authentic bag. So you always got to make sure not just to look at one of the ways that you can tell, because that's not always going to tell you everything you need to know about the bag. Let's see here. Another thing to show you is, here's a picture, a little example of the dust bag here. This one is kind of a really, really soft cotton. It almost feels flannel-like. Some of the dust bags are thinner, and I've actually heard that the thinner ones are more for the summer bags, and the thicker ones are usually for the bags that come out in the winter. Just make sure that your bag isn't really, really flimsy and cheap looking. And always look, anytime you're looking at the logo, make sure that it has even spacing between the letters, and make sure that R again is not rounded. Let me think if I can think of anything else. Not that I can think of. If you guys, if any of you guys have any other ways to tell if the Marc Jacobs bags are authentic or not, I would love it if you guys would comment. I don't hate, I appreciate any feedback. And thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any ideas of other bags you want me to authenticate for you in my next video, leave a comment at the bottom and let me know. Bye, guys.